guys, welcome. Thanks for tuning in again. It's been a while since I have had a chance to post some new videos. Decided to step in today, first of all, to give an update regarding a previous video that I did and to work on a little something with you guys. My last video, I posted the Gildan 100% cotton t-shirts using the clear HTV vinyl as well as the white HTV vinyl. And I got a lot of feedback and a few questions asking how the shirts stand up after they've been washed and after they've been worn. So first of all, this is the very first one that I did. As you can see, the color is still very, very vibrant. And this shirt gets washed at least once a week. And nothing has faded up to this point. This is the second shirt that I did. And as you can see with this one as well, the color is still very vibrant. So they stand up pretty good. The other question that I saw was how it feels. If it makes the shirt feel bulky or anything like that, or weighted down, and it does not. They still, feel about the same. They don't feel any heavier than before the vinyl was added. As well, it's not stiff vinyl. It's very flexible and movable, as you can see. You know how sometimes you may purchase a shirt and it has a big piece of vinyl stuck on the front and it's very stiff and the shirt doesn't want to move with you. This vinyl is really good with that. It flexes very well on both of the shirts. So they are washed, like I said, weekly, and they're put in the dryer as well. I don't hang them up. They get dried in the dryer. And as you can see, they both came out pretty good. So I would recommend giving it a try if you have not. I love how they came out. I've done it on a couple other shirts. I plan to continue to do it. I will also be posting some more videos of me doing it because I just like how they come out. I like how it looks. So definitely give it a try. Now as well, one other thing I want to add that I'm going to start doing is a small business shout out with my videos. Because we all need promotion. So today I'm going to shout out Spicey Spectacular Jewelry. And they have me hooked up pretty good today with the set that I'm wearing today. Can't see the bottom of that. Let me back up a little. This nice necklace here is very chunky looking. I love how it looks. I love the metal fringe at the bottom. It came with these earrings. See, fringe earrings. I love the set. Very, very nice. Very lightweight. Kind of makes me look a little fancy today, so I'm loving it. I also ordered this bracelet. Got this bracelet from her. And I love how this looks as well. It kind of completes the look for today. So huge shout out to Spicy Spectacular Jewelry. As I stated, this is something that I'm going to be adding to my videos moving forward, which is my small business shout out. So I'm going to link my P.O. box below. If you like me to shout you out, you want to send something to me, definitely get my P.O. box from below. If I purchase something from you, or if I purchase something from you moving forward, I'm going to shout out those businesses as well. So be looking out for that. Today, moving forward, we're going to be doing the Santa cams using the Dollar Tree Nightlights. I've already pulled it out of the packaging. It kind of looks like this. I don't know if you can see. My light is kind of bright. There we go. From the Dollar Tree using these night lights. So go ahead and stick around. Forgot to add that I'm going to link the website for Spicy Spectacular Jewelry below in the comments. So go ahead and head on over to their website and take a look at what they have to offer. Okay guys, so we're now in Cricut. Well, I kind of clicked past home, but when you first log in, this is where you will be. So we're going to click New Project. There we go. It's moving a little slow today. And so we're going to upload our image. I have it saved on my desktop right now. We're going to do moderately complex. I always click that. And there's a little piece here that I need to delete. So I'm going to zoom all the way in. Slide it over there. Scroll down. Erase. And I'm going to use my little cursor thing here to erase that. And actually I want to make that eraser size just a little smaller so I don't run the risk of cutting out a piece of my word. So we're going to delete that. Alrighty, there we go. So now we're going to go ahead and click select so that we can erase the background on everything. There we go. So now that little piece is there. Everything else in the background is gone. Now we just need to go ahead and crop this because I only want to use one of the SantaCam images. So I'm going to zoom out a little so that I can see them both. And I'm going to start from the bottom here and go to the left toward the one that I want to actually use. Let's go up some so we can get it all. There we go. Okay. Come on. My mouse is acting a little bananas. There we go. So, I don't know what is going on with my mouse here. Something weird. Alright, let's try this again. Let's start from the top. And we're going to go over and down. Scroll on down to catch that. There we go. And so now we have the complete image that we want. I want this to kind of be very like nice and crisp. So we're going to apply and take a look. Oh, we see there's still a little piece there. So we need to go back. And we're going to have to zoom all the way in. And we're going to go down to erase again. Make that eraser size small. And we're just going to go really close up to that S to make sure that we have everything deleted. And now I think that we do. So we're also going to go to select here. We're going to click more options. And we're going to reduce our color size down to about an 8. And our color tolerance to 100. So let's see what that looks like. See, now everything looks nice and crisp, which is what we want. So we have this full circle here. Later on, we're going to fix that on the back end. So that's fine for now. You can do this as a print and cut, but I'm fine with it not being a print and cut. So we have our name up here. We're going to select which one we want, the cut image, and we're going to upload. We're going to select it to add to our canvas. And so now we have that. So right now it's going to be a basic cut. But what we want to do is we want this right here to be red, and we want to highlight a little part of our circle here. And like to have it white, to show white, so that it looks like a video recorder. So what we're actually going to do is go to our shapes, and we're going to add a circle. And that circle is there. We're going to enlarge it just a little bit so that we can fit it right along the inside of that. Just like that. So what we're now going to do, actually, we're going to make it just a little bit smaller, like that. And we're going to add another one, like that. Actually, let's go back and make that a little bigger. Okay. And now we're going to take this one and put it right in the middle. Like so. Make it just a little bigger. Okay, so what we're going to do is make that one black, like that. So it looks like that video camera. This one we're going to make white so we can kind of see what it looks like. And now we have that camera effect. We're going to add another circle. And we're going to reduce this one down, way down, to match this one over here. And we're going to move it to the back. And we're going to change the color of it to red so we can see what it is. And we're going to send this image to the back just so that we can get to that red again. There we go. Uh-oh. Undo. I didn't mean to move you. Undo again. Nope. There we go. So now we have that red one. And we're going to move it over the top of that one. Okay. So now, perfect. We have our Santa cam. So what we're going to do now is we're going to highlight the entire section. And we're going to slice. Okay. So we've got our circles. I've duplicated one over here and I made it red. You're going to highlight that whole piece. Right click. And I already clicked slice. At this point you would slice. So once you've done that, you can move your pieces out the way. And you'll see what's left. So we have our outer ring for our cam. So next we want this. This is our middle ring, which we're going to print as well, which is going to be black. So we're going to change the color of that as black. So we're going to move this because we don't need that piece anymore. The next thing that we're going to do is slice our red dot here for our little record. So we have that there. We're going to move this out the way. There we go. So we're going to leave this over here a little. Let's move this out the way. Alrighty. So we're going to, actually, let's click bring forward so that it goes in the front. Which it didn't do still, but move backwards. Send to the back. There we go. So now we're going to slice again. Highlight that whole little piece. Right click. Slice. You're going to see it work. There we go. And so now when we move, it's sliced. There we go. Our 3 pieces. So we're going to delete this one, delete this one, and we're going to keep that one because we want that in red. So now we have all of our pieces. And there's our Santa can. So this is what we're going to cut out. This right here. Alright. So we're going to delete all of this over here because we no longer need all of this. And I hope I did not confuse the crap out of you. But ultimately, you're matching the shapes for the circles. I mean, mind you, if you want to do this on your own without even going through all of what I just did, if you go in, you get one circle, duplicate. You have another one, minimize that one a little bit to fit right in the middle. You're going to duplicate that one. You're going to minimize that to fit right in the middle. And you have all 3 of your rings. If you highlight the whole thing, right click. Well, actually, it's not going to let me do all 3 for some reason. I don't know why. Do those 2. Right click, slice. Let it work. Did it work? No. I don't know why it didn't work. Let's do it again. Slice. I'm not sure what's going on now all of a sudden. Slice. There we go. So now we have that ring there, which we're going to need. You have that middle piece. So delete that. So then now you have this piece. And we're going to move forward. It doesn't want to work. Let's go to red. And send to front. Come on. Well, let's do it. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my Cricut and why it is really acting bananas today, but oh well. Now we're going to slice these too. And here we go again. Anybody care to work today? Okay, there we go. So now we have those sliced. So we're going to remove that one. And we're going to put this over there. So then there goes those. And if you want to, you can use this same one and just minimize it. And there's your dot for your record button. However you want to put it. It actually goes about here. We're going to put that about there. Make it a little bit smaller. And then if you go to your fonts, you can add your Santa. S-A-N-T-A. Which, as you can see, this was a lot faster than sitting here trying to do trying to use an SVG. But just choose a font. There we go. That's a little smaller than I would really want. We're going to group these two together over here, just so that we can move them down. And we're going to curve this a little around the top of that. And we're going to bring our letters closer together. Don't necessarily care for this font, but you get an idea. Bam. So that wasn't as hard and complicated as using the SVG was. So move that there. And of course you would go ahead, excuse the mess, sorry. Go ahead and do the bottom up under here for the cam part, and then go to make it, and there you go. So for now we're going to just delete this, delete that, and this here we're going to highlight it all and group it together, slide it over here, and this is going on our Dollar Tree Nightlight, which is, I should have measured before, but I did not. It's about 2.5 inches wide and about 2.5 inches tall. So we want this to fall somewhere between there. So we're going to unlock this, shift this all the way up into the corner, and we're going to pull it out some. So that's 2.5. We want to go a little less than that. So we're going to go about here on, what is that, 2.2? And I think that's fine. Although it looks a little distorted. So we're going to go closer to the height. There we go. I think that's fine. I think that would work, because it's a little bit taller than 2.5. So what we're going to do now is go to make it. So I'm going to go ahead and load my Cricut and get it printed out, and I'll be back with you in a moment. All right, y'all. So one quick tip before you send it to your Cricut, make sure you highlight your SantaCam image. You can see there. And go ahead and attach it so it will cut it together instead of cutting the extra circle that you cut out to the side and wasting your vinyl. So that's one quick tip on that. But I have both my pieces here. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and weed these out real quick. to the back of the SantaCam. So what we're going to do, we have our SantaCam that we've already completed. I have a little brush here for my Mod Podge. And we're going to use Mod Podge. Here we go. They sell this in a smaller container as well at the Dollar Tree. This I probably bought at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or maybe even Walmart. I'm not sure. But they sell it in all of those places. So we're going to just pull that open. Yuck. Got some on my fingertip there. Okay. And we're going to use some of this glitter here. Just like a white glitter. I got this at Walmart. Just open that up. Yep. Sometimes it's easier to do this stuff if you don't have nails. Sorry about that. And that didn't really work, so we're just gonna, I was trying to do it the right way. Anyway, let's go ahead and just take a little bit of this, and we're gonna just spread it down the back of our SantaCam, covering the full back of this with the Mod Podge. You don't need it to be like this thick, ridiculous layer. You just need it to cover the whole thing with a nice thin coat, just so that you can see it on there. And I think that's good. We don't want any gaps. So if you can see through any parts of it, you may want to go over that again. But I think that we're good. All right, there we go. We're going to set that there. And now we're just going to go ahead and sprinkle a thin layer of glitter on here. We don't want to put too much, just enough to cover it all. And we're just going to give it like a nice little shake to make sure that it's over everything. There we go. Knock some of the excess off. And because it's such a thin layer on there, this should not take long to dry at all. But it made it kind of white there, as you can see. There we go. And at different angles, you can kind of see the glitter. Like, yes, there we go. You can see the glitter there. So, there's our SantaCam. And now you know how to add glitter to it. So you can make this back red, green, whatever color you want, blue. I just chose white since we have the black and that little red recording dot there. So there's that. Okay guys, so for the sake of saving time, I only put one layer of glitter on the back of my SantaCam. Now mind you, you can add another layer on there to make the color a little bit more vibrant if you're using light color. But this is white, and as you can see, the white came out pretty good with just one coat. So now that I've let it dry for a little while, I'm going to go ahead and seal the glitter on the back by adding another thin coat of the Mod Podge. And I do know that I have been saying Mod Podge, and I know it's Mod Podge, so don't come for me in the comments. That's what I'm going to say. Okay? Don't come for me in the comments. I know it's Mod Podge. So let's go ahead and just get that sealed on there. All right. I'm not going to put a whole bunch. We don't want it to take all day to dry. Of course, if you're making these to sell, you want to put the extra effort in and add the extra layers of, oh, my camera is sliding. Sorry, guys. Add the extra layer of glitter, as well as, you know, a nice thick coat of the Mod Podge on there. But just to kind of get through this video, I'm just adding this thin layer on there so we can get it to dry quickly. And there we have it, all done. That's gonna dry and it won't be as white on the back. Like from the Mod Podge, you'll see more of the glitter once it dries. But there we have it. I hope you guys can see. We're gonna leave it to dry for a few minutes here. Alright guys, thanks for watching today. Here's our Santa cam after the Mod Podge has dried on there. As you see, it's like nice and glittery back there. I'm going to pair this with my letter from Santa explaining the purpose of the Santa cam and about being nice and all of that. You can find these online on Etsy. They cost very little for you to get the file to download so that you're able to print it out yourself, and you can add it to your Santa cam and sell them as a pair. So thanks again for tuning in. Make sure you stick around and subscribe. And excuse the noise in the background. My children don't know how to be quiet while I'm recording. Make sure you like and subscribe so that you catch all the videos moving forward. Check below for that P.O. box for you small businesses that want to send some things in to me for me to shout you out. Again, check the link below for Spicy Spectacular Jewelry so you can get the hookup. And thanks for tuning in.